the stock market, meaning companies' new highs.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. They're nuts. They know nothing.
An online network called Internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
Welcome, my degenerates. The rest of your life starts right now on Market Mania, the no bullshit approach to all financial markets, including political betting, Bitcoin, and the largest casino in the world, the U.S. stock market. Today on Market Mania, liquid assets, AirBNB prices going up, Tesla shorts buried, stimulus hopes rise, and the U.S. is under attack. Matt Glantz, what happened this morning in the financial markets?
I guess that's the big question, Mike, on are we under attack? So I wake up like usually around 5:30 a.m. Eastern time on weekdays, get ready for day trading for the fund, doing my numbers. And I try to log into Interactive Brokers, which is probably the best technology out there for trading, especially for trading options. And I can't get in. Server's down, whatever. Another hour goes by, still can't get in. It's very unusual. Then I see around like 8 or 9 o'clock, Robinhood's down also. Interbrokers came back up right around 9 o'clock. I think Robinhood came up about the same time. Then TD Ameritrade went down at some point. So, three major brokerage firms going down at the same time, it makes one wonder, are we like under attack? Like, what's going on? I mean, this is not normal. So everyone's concerned. The market didn't go down on it, so they're not that concerned, but it definitely feels like something's up. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, Brett Ritchie, like Robinhood is just a bullshit platform. I mean, you assume they're getting better. You kind of throw that one out. But Interactive
I'm up today, man. It's not a bullshit platform today. I'll tell you that. But yeah, Robinhood, there one time the market was dumping like huge and they were just frozen and people couldn't exit their positions. People lost a lot of money that one day. But yeah, people don't seem to care. I think it's probably AWS or something, an outage there.
I don't think it's a matter of which brokerage firms. I think it's the matter of that it was three major brokerage firms at the same time, which is obviously not a coincidence.
Could all be using the same NASDAQ or NYSE service or something. And like Brett said, some massive provider goes down or something. I mean, I don't know. Or it could be shenanigans. I mean, just pure speculation at this point, right? So
that's something we'll have to look out for in the next couple of days, see if anything pops up.
Stimulus hopes have risen. It looks like a slightly larger or slightly smaller deal, looks like, right, Brett? Worth of pandemic relief in the newfound love of socialism, of just taking public funds and giving them to everybody. Brett Ritchie, what is going on now with those crazy money-giving governments?
Well, this is significantly smaller than what Trump wanted, which was too small, according to Pelosi. It was just a political ploy. They didn't want a deal. They didn't want to help him going into the election. The market, obviously, they're sort of pricing in a stimulus and a vaccine here, and it seems fairly likely we'll get this sort of small stimulus. But for the most part, a lot of these businesses, a lot of people, they're already screwed. And what we're seeing, in my opinion, is the Democrats want a world of just big business and poor people, and those are both two groups that really support the Democratic Party. Like, who's going to open a restaurant in this day and age, given the way restaurant owners and other small businesses have been treated in this country? I hope you like Cheesecake Factory, because that's all there's going to be going forward. I would never go open a restaurant given the way the government's treated a lot of these small business owners this year.
I mean, Matt Glantz, now, I mean, I know you're not personally worried about the stimulus, but I mean, what do you think here? I mean, is it just the usual political jockeying that's going to determine the number and the timing of this thing?
Yeah, we keep going through short-term small fixes to kind of put band-aids in the situation, but long-term, it's going to hurt the economy. For sure, it's going to hurt the stock market in the long term, but I'm not really worried about the stock market. It's like people's jobs. Like, people don't have jobs, and I don't think jobs are coming back. I think it's all a myth, and I think we're in a lot of trouble 6 to 9 months from now.
Well, we will see soon how that one plays out as well. Tesla shorts buried. I mean, they are down big money on this thing. They're down the whole GM's worth of market cap on this. Matt,
Scary.
what? Holy shit! holy shit here.
$628 a share right now, all-time highs once again.
By the way, remember when people gave up on
Oh, that's a shame that political clip.
It really is a shame. It's good. Perfect right here.
Can you show that other tweet, Tony? So interesting enough, 628 all-time highs, short sellers absolutely buried. No one's buying it in Europe. No one's buying Tesla cars over in Europe. Their market cap of actual cars, even in the US, is like so tiny compared to their market cap of stock price. So the sick thing is, if you thought this was a good short way back at that flat period at the start of this chart, it's an even better short right now. There's not a whole lot that's changed for Tesla to justify this move other than a lot of growth, momentum, hype type stuff. So buckle up. Micon, you said you just got short.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up in a gambling mood today. I just threw in a little 625 put December 11th, just grab a couple K and just start going south on it. I don't know. All-time highs seems like it's already been added to the S&P. I mean, same thesis that Glance said on the show like 2-3 weeks ago. And then now it's at all time. It's at 600 billion market cap.
Well, it's up like 50%. It's ridiculous.
Guys, the bull case for Tesla is not that it's a car company. It's that it's a battery company, leading technology, autonomous vehicle company going forward, where they're so far ahead of every other company in the race that's why people just want to buy the stock. So that's the bull case.
Well, you can have 10 or 15 Airbnbs for one Tesla right now because they have upped the ante. The price of IPO is going up, ladies and gentlemen. Airbnb, only my second most, I guess, interesting IPO of December, with Roblox being the one that my eye is on. But Airbnb just, I mean, what is this? Up a quick $7 billion from the announcement a few days ago. This is nuts. I mean, Brett, I know you're a supporter in general, but yeah. I mean, at what valuation does it start to look?
I would buy this thing all the way up into over 100 billion personally. One, I'm a little biased because I love the product, but you've got the vaccine coming out. People are going to be traveling again. It's a really good product. They've weathered a lot of storms. It's a good business. It's well run. And they essentially have a monopoly. It's this network effect monopoly that is really hard to compete with. So for me, I think I have like auto buy any price as soon as it's on the Robinhood clicked.
All right. Matt Glantz, shying away from $42 billion valuation yet? Do you want to see some history? What do you think?
There is zero shot that you, Brett, or I will be able to buy Airbnb on IPO day under 50 billion valuation. So even though they're going to IPO at 42 or maybe 45, they might kick it up. The stock's going to open up much higher. So there's going to be so much demand that you'll be lucky if you can buy it at $80, $90 a share, whether it's a $70 billion valuation or $65 billion, but we're not getting it at 42.
I'm still saying I'm buying there though. I'm buying it at that.
Okay, yeah. And it might even go over 100 on day one. I don't know, but I'm saying we have no shot to buy it at 42 billion.
Who does, Matt? Because a lot of I heard some people that were asking me about that the other day. What kind of an account do you need at the Morgan Stanley or the Goldman Sachs high net worth account to get in on these things at IPO pricing?
So basically, the better value customer you are for a Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, whoever's underwriting this IPO, they're going to get their allocations, and that's the way it works. So the more commissions they're paying for stock, and a lot of people think
you slide in $1.5 million. You slide in 1.5 million, and then do a lot of active trading. Then will you get some shares, or do they need like 10, 15? 50 million.
It's sick. It's just free money for rich people. It's like that's why I'm team SPAC over here.
We're here to tell you guys, no bullshit. This is rigged. This is the whole fucking thing is rigged. And you want to get on the right side of it.
Because guys, what's going on is the allocations go to their best customers. Their best customers pay a higher commission rate on stocks than other customers, and it's kind of a sort of a kickback game. So it's like a vicious circle going back and forth.
IPO rakeback. All right, Tony, the producer. I see some macro doom on the old lister today. That has to be you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. This is an interesting way to make money. This is the most liquid asset you'll find out there here all week, folks. Let me tell you what. It's not good when the CME starts offering water futures that you can buy on the price of the future price of water, excuse me. I mean, it's not good, and the reason they're doing that is because water's becoming scarce in some very key places. South Africa is running out of water. Sonora Desert is always in the middle of a water rights legal fight. It's becoming kind of serious. They've started to realize that, and anytime you get a resource that's kind of scarce, it's a good idea to have a futures market on it. Brett, what do you think? Is this portend bad things?
I don't know if it pretends bad things. I think it's a positive overall. You want to let farmers and other people avoid black swan events that are going to ruin their business. Actually, I'm familiar with this from the crypto world. You can essentially buy future gas prices ahead of time to avoid the volatility if the Ethereum network gets really congested or something like that. So I think it makes sense across a wide range of industries, and I would like to see more of this happening.
Yeah, guys. So water to us as Americans, we just think of water as just free and it's available all the way around. But in the world, it's a commodity, just like anything else, just like oil, like corn. Water's a commodity, so it makes sense they're going to start trading futures on this. It's going to be exciting because I'm sure it's going to be a very, very lucrative market for a lot of people.
Interestingly enough, unlike oil, I'll just say finally that unlike oil, this does not settle in physical water delivery. So it's all paper. You don't have to worry about a truck full of Evian showing up at your apartment if you fire on this thing in Robinhood. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good show. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Don.
All right. Thank you to Tony, the producer, works his tail off each and every day to bring you Market Mania. So that means that the safety glasses are on. We need to affix the do your own research, not investment advice hat for the Market Mania pick of the day.
Make the party rock, drop it like it's hot. Everybody stack them to the top.
Hey, it's not investment advice, but we like to help you stack them to the top. Matt Glantz, what's your pick of the day?
Shopify. It's 1082 right now. This one is this company helps businesses get online, and even though the pandemic's coming to an end, there's all these companies, all these brick and mortar companies are still going to be piling in to try to make half their business on the internet, or at least half. So I like it. 1082. Let's get it on this one.
All right, 1082. Let's go Shopify. Brett Ritchie, over to you for your pick of the day.
I'm rolling with KBNT Kubient, and a follower of the show, Joseph Del Grosso, recommended this to us. And it's a recent IPO, cheap price, and it looks good. It's already up almost $1 since he recommended it, and I'm going to ride with Joseph.
All right, getting the tickers out of the comments. Gotta love it. Great research there, Brett. Now we're going with MongoDB for my pick of the day, and we're going into earnings tomorrow. Going to go ahead and clickety-clack, roll the dice on a little bit of earnings with MongoDB.
Nice.
All right. That is going to do it for Market Mania on this Monday, December 7th, 2020. Coming to an end here. And we're going to leave you with a little ditty from G-Eazy from his hit I Mean It. It goes a little something like this. Signed Gerald, I'm sincere. This year, I'm in here. I'll spell it out to make things clear. Meanwhile, your end's near. I've got a lane, and I'm in gear. You people wonder who's next up. That conversation really ends here. Like and subscribe to this show on the old YouTube right below. And follow us on the Twitter at Market Mania Show. We will see you tomorrow, if there is a tomorrow. But for now, it's lights out.
Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have. I never sleep. Come on, I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Come on. Time to right the wrong. So your hands in the air if you like the song. If you're going over there, take it twice as long. Last time ain't talking about Tylenol. Oh, I bet you'd like to know. You can come around the way if you're trying to go. If you want to switch lanes for a pot of gold or a domino, out of control. The usual. Get mad cause I'm looking at your girl. Switch it up. I do it so much louder than everything you've heard. Everybody heard, got the word that the world wasn't turning. Act like you're in a jury. However, turn it where I would turn it. Can't lie like it's Mississippi burning. Don't act like you're in a daze. I imagine to look the other way. Couldn't clear space on my mind. Was afraid of the time. Strobe light flicker in the moonlight. I'm in the mood right now. How about tonight?